welcome to Techfluff TV. Now, having Mike Butcher on the show last week persuaded Loic Demire to give us tickets to the hottest Web 2.0 conference in Europe. This is Le Web 2008, and we're reporting from a sauna with a load of half-naked men in Paris. This week we'll be taking a look at Microsoft's new Surface table, be celebrating the Drink Tank Awards, and be putting your tweets, Facebook and YouTube messages to the founder of Yo Sushi and ex-Dragon, Simon Wooddraft. But first, time for the headlines. This week, after laying off 3 of their staff, an online storm has been created around Ryan Carson's blog, explaining his decision and giving advice to entrepreneurs for the downturn. Although many people showed support for the organiser of FOA, a number of people were angry that he'd talked about firing staff who weren't generating enough direct revenue, and criticised his choice of getting a Swiss Audi A6 company car during the good times. The government has announced a $1 billion fund to invest in early-stage companies with Nesta. Although this sounds brilliant, it's not quite clear if this is actually new money at all, or just a load of government spin. TechCrunch UK has more detail. And finally, of course, the tech world is buzzing as the world's greatest geeks flock to Paris for the annual Le Web conference. We've got loads of coverage from Paris coming up, but first, what's been hot and what's been not, straight from the London tech scene.
One girl on a mission to network the planet.
With Christmas coming up fast, everyone's been cramming in their final events for the year. Last week, over 200 people left the refuge of Twitter to party it up at Floridita for the second ever Open Soho event, hosted by our favourite boys, Alex Chu, Robert Locke and Paul Walsh. We headed up to the splendid office on Regent Street for an exclusive play on their new Microsoft Surface table.
To do that, you can obviously expand the car, play around with it.
And we got merry with the boys and girls from Huddle for the annual Drink Tank Awards.
Good work, very good.
We were at the Cabinet Office with Emma Mulqueeny for a discussion with some of the top new media movers and shakers.
We're talking about how we can make the policy process more kind of people-focused. The question is, how do we make consultation, how do we make policy more engaged with the public so that people actually feel they own it?
And finally, female entrepreneurs pitched in a Dragon's Den style panel at the Next Women event.
Women need to have the opportunity to pitch their business, to practice their pitching of business, because to be an entrepreneur, the only thing what you have to do the whole time is pitching your business.
And the winner was the founder of Toy Boy Warehouse.
Toy Boy Warehouse is online dating and lifestyle site for gorgeous women and younger men. We're growing very rapidly. We're going to expand to New York in the spring. We're building a VIP section.
Have you found a Toy Boy?
Yes, I have!
There's no escalator at the web, so we've had to be quite creative, and we've got a start-up pitching on one leg. Now you've got 30 seconds, and your marks, get set, go.
Alright, my name is Bernard from busuu.com, busuu.com, and we are a language learning community. So we connect people who would like to learn languages. So you could log on as an English user who would like to learn Spanish, and you'd be directly connected with a Spanish user who would like to learn English. So you connect for free, and our website, do a free interchange on a video application, and have free access to language learning material. So just join our website, busuu.com.
I want to see things which are different, which really provide value to the consumer. And this market where, it's all doom and gloom, the consumer has a set of specific needs, and so figure out those needs and sort of try and solve them. Find someone who knows you, knows me, and get that person to make the intro. Feeling that, you can always send me an email at jet.clavier@softtechvc.com.
What I love the most about the internet is probably the
the flexibility and the freedom of doing whatever we want to do. I go online and I choose what I want to do.
Doing things online and actually bringing people together online, and at the same time experiencing this in an offline world that actually is extremely exciting. Like, we actually are building a website, 40 million users, and our users, we see that they meet in all different cities. We see them actually setting up parties in Milan and setting up parties in Amsterdam.
I love about the internet is that we can meet, people who are fantastic, and that's the whole purpose of Le Web. We think like falling in love is very similar to starting a business, to creating a startup, because it's an obsession. You can't think about anything else, right?
Yeah.
It's the same, like if I fall in love with you, I can't think about anything else. I'm gonna ask my wife first.
Yeah, make sure you do. All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Cheap, easy global media.
There you go. And can you draw me one on my arm? Oh. Can you give me a tattoo?
Yeah, you want a tat?
I want something right down the arm there.
Okay.
I would actually pay money to have Hugh draw a cartoon on my ass. Yes,
really?
I would. Yeah.
Should I go and propose it to him?
Yeah, we could do it on camera.
Really?
Oh, totally.
You got that on camera? Okay, we've heard it. Thank you very much.
You're watching Techfluff TV with me. I think, corny as it sounds, that there is a thing called the X Factor. And you could have no experience whatsoever and a fantastic attitude and get my attention. And by the same token, you could have a really not terribly good idea and be a great person, or a very good idea and be willing to let it go and let others help you. So there's no rules in my book. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed Dragon's Den. I didn't, however, want to be what the BBC wanted, which was to be the hard guy who's constantly putting entrepreneurs down. And in fact, I would say that the BBC, or I know they deliberately got people who weren't very good for that exact experience, which is why I was pleased not to continue doing that. But in fact, I've watched this space, and I've got another TV project coming up, which I think is more me in the sense that it's encouraging. I swore that when I was a struggling entrepreneur trying to get in touch with people, that I would answer everything I got. And I think as a result of having always publicised the fact that I will answer people if they call, people do write respectfully, which is respectfully is a short email. And when I say no, that's a no. Of course, what they don't know is when people say no to me, I don't believe that that's a no. If you're the Michael Smith from Firebox that I know, you'd be very welcome to come. But if you're Michael Fox, what wants to come and hang around with me, what I've not met, you're going to have to do a lot more work to get to my party.
Let's do it on the go. Let's do it on the go. I like this. I like this. So I'm with the Schoolblazer.
Yeah.
Hey. How you doing?
Well, pretty good.
Are you loving the web?
It's awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Favorite part so far?
Having Wi-Fi once in a while.
Really? What's the thing you love most about the internet right now, or on the internet? Whether it be a startup or a tool or a...
Because you can always get distracted. If you have real work to do, you can always get distracted.
There you go.
Go to friend feed and watch my real-time feed. You can always get distracted.
You love it, don't you?
I do.
All the way.
I do, yep.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Whew. I'll do a little spin out.